That's Before we start our meditation, let's do our regular chanting. Please turn to page number 5. Salutation to the Buddha. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. 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 The three refuges. Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dhammang saranang gacchami, Sanghang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami, Dutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami, Tatiyampi Buddhang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi sanghang saranang gacchami. Next page. Panatipata Vedamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Adinadana Vedamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Kamesu Nityachara Vedamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Musavada Vedamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. Surameraya Majja Pamadadana Vedamani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. The opposite page, affirmative vows based on 5 precepts. Being aware of the suffering caused by the destruction of life, I vow to cultivate compassion and learn ways to protect the lives of all living beings. Being aware of the suffering caused by exploitation, stealing, and oppression, I vow to respect the property of others and practice generosity by sharing my time, energy, and material resources with those who are in real need. Being aware of the suffering caused by sexual misconduct, I vow to respect my commitments and those of others. I am determined not to engage in without love and long-term commitment. Being aware that words can create suffering, I vow to learn to speak truthfully and develop peaceful, kind, and meaningful speech. Being aware of the suffering that an intoxicated and agitated mind can produce, I vow to develop mindfulness and heed. Next page. Homage to the Buddha. Iti piso bhagava araham samma sambuddho idjacharana sampanno sugato lokavidu anuttaro purisa dhammasarati Santa Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagavati. Homage to the Dham. Swankato Bhagavata Dhammo Sanditiko Akaliko Evasiko Openaiko Ajantang Veditapo Dinyohiti. Homage to the Sangha. Supatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Ujjopatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Nyayapatipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Samichi patipanno bhagavato savaka sangho Yadidam chattari purisa yugani Adda purisa puggala Esa bhagavato savaka sangho Ahuneyo Dakineyo Anjali Karaniyo Anuttarang Punyat Next page. Offerings. Offering of life. Ganasarappaditena Ipena kamadansina Vilokadipang sambuddhang Pujayami tamodang Offering of incense Gandha sambara yutena Rupena sugandhina Pujaye pujaniyantang Puja rajana muttamang Offering of flowers Vanakante guno petang Etang kusuma santati Pujayami kulindassa Siripata sarohe Pujemi buddhang kusumenena Unyena ketena labami mokkam Ummam ilayati yata idam me Kayo tatayati vinasabhavan. Next page. Offering of water. Adivase tuno kante Aniyang parikampitan Anokampang upadaya Adigan madu Offering of drinks Adivase duno kante Vilana panchayang imang Anukampang upadaya Patiganhadu Uttama. Worship of Chinese. Vandamije Piyang Sambrang Sambedani Supatin Pitang Saririkadatu Mahabodhing Buddharupam Sakaram Sada. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Next page. Worship of well-being. Pinjeva manjanta namasniyam Sandam Nipulam Alantam Tasasano Bhavena Hatam Reflections on the teaching of the Buddha. In English, mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind Vedadi. If one speaks or acts with the envy of mind, suffering follows like the wave that follows the flood of rivers. Mind is the forerunner of all experiences. Mind is chief. Mind Vedadi. If one speaks or acts within the own mind, happiness follows like one's own shadow that never leaves. Generosity, kind words, benevolent actions towards others, and equanimity towards all beings and all things. These bonds of sympathy are functions to grow like a change in a moving car. One by one, little by little, moment by moment, wise people should remove their impurities as they strictly use the trust of serving. For one who mindfully develops and also study kindness, then the refinements are weakened and the freedom from pain is seen. All conditions inside impermanent. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All conditions in Iksa are unsatisfactory. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. All things are not self. When one sees this wisdom, one turns away from suffering. This is the path to purification. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Welcome you all for the meditation session.
is our meditation day. You all are here to purify your mind and enhance your mind and also observe your mind. So this is a wholesome gathering, wholesome space. So you can make a determination. I will make use of this wholesome gathering. I will make use of this wholesome space and engaging in a committed practice. With that genuine thoughts, listen to the sound of the bell and chanting. The sound of the bell and chanting will help you to settle your mind further and further. Try to be with the sound until the end of the sound, and also mindfully listen to the chanting. We will chant Namo Buddhaya. Namo means pay homage. Buddhaya means to Buddha. Now, mindfully listen to the bell and chanting. We can chant together Namo Buddhaya. Dear spiritual friends, observe your body, how you are sitting on a cushion or chair. Observe thoroughly your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. You have kept your body upright. Your head is upright, your neck is upright. Both palms are resting in your lap. Palms are touching each other. Your eyes are gently closed. You try to keep your body in motionless posture. This is your meditative posture. While you are sitting on for the meditation, if you felt any ache or pain in your body, you can gently adjust your body into comfortable posture, mindful. Relax your body. To relax your body, gently take a little in-breath through your nostrils and release the air through your nostrils and feel the relaxation in your body. Again, take a little long in-breath and slowly release the air and relax your body. Relax your body. Now you have a relaxed body. Let body to be in this relaxed posture. While letting to be this body in relaxed posture, observe your mind. Observe your mind. Observe how thoughts are occurring. Thoughts are occurring one after the other. Among these thoughts, there may be pleasant thoughts, unpleasant thoughts, neutral thoughts. Whatever thoughts, observe. You are not going to develop those thoughts, you just observe the thoughts. This is the nature of our mind. Various types of thoughts are occurring in our mind, one after the other. Now we are going to invite wholesome thoughts to our mind instead of these random thoughts. We can create our own thoughts. Let's use this capacity to generate wholesome thoughts. Our wholesome thought is loving kindness. Loving kindness. What a beautiful thought it is. Loving kindness. To understand the nature of loving kindness, you can visualize a baby with a nice smile is sitting in front of you. How do you feel? A cute baby is sitting in front of you with a nice smile. That is the nature of loving kindness. Or you can visualize a puppy, a flower, or whatever beloved object you can visualize and feel the nature of mind when you visualize this kind of beloved object. This is the nature of loving kindness. Your mind is just like a blooming flower. Now you have a very beautiful mind. Your mind is very pure, very clear. Let's make a genuine wish to your mind. May my mind be happy. May my mind be safe. May my mind be safe from the defilements. May my mind be peaceful. Be peaceful. May not any harm thoughts come to my mind. May my mind Be happy. With this pure mind, let's generate loving kindness thoughts to your body. Appreciate the great support of your body. This body helps you to spend this human life. So many body parts are functioning in your body. Let's radiate loving kindness thought to this body. Feel your skin, the largest organ of this body is skin. Appreciate the support of this skin. May the skin of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May the muscles of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Gradually radiate loving kindness thoughts from external to internal side. May the bones of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May the central nervous system of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. May the peripheral nervous system of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. May the respiratory system of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May the digestive system of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May the genitourinary system of this body be healthy. Be healthy. Be healed. Be healed. May this whole body, including brain, eyes, ears, nose, tongue, may this whole body from inside to outside, outside to inside, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. May this whole body be healthy, be healthy, be healed, be healed. Radiate loving kindness thoughts to yourself. Mentally uttering these words, make a genuine wish for yourself. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I be safe. May I be peaceful. Be peaceful. Radiate loving kindness thoughts which you generated yourself to other beings. Every beings in the world like to spend a happy life. Everyone's likes to lead a peaceful life. Let's expand loving kindness thoughts to other beings around us, where loving kindness is boundless. Let's radiate loving friendliness to other beings from yourself to other beings while meditating here. These spiritual friends who are meditating with me right now, these spiritual friends, be happy, be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the circle of these spiritual friends. Radiate loving kindness thoughts to your loving family members. Your mother, your father, husband, wife, brothers and sisters, your kids. Radiate loving kindness towards your family members. May my family members be happy, be healthy, be safe, be peaceful. Be peaceful. Expand your loving kindness thoughts beyond the family members to your neighbors. May my neighborhood be safe, be healthy, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand the loving kindness thoughts beyond the neighborhood, the neighboring neighborhood, neighboring cities. May all beings in the neighboring cities be safe, be healthy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your genuine loving kindness thoughts beyond the neighboring cities to neighboring countries. May all the people who are living in neighboring countries be safe, be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your boundless loving kindness thoughts beyond the neighboring countries to the whole world. May all beings in the whole world be safe, be healthy, be happy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Expand your boundless loving kindness thoughts to the universe. May all beings in this universe be safe, be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be peaceful. Radiate loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe, including animals. May all the beings, including animals, visible and invisible, short and big, near and far, may all beings be safe, be happy, be healthy, be peaceful. Be peaceful. You are expanding your loving kindness thoughts, embracing every beings in the world. You are generating loving kindness thoughts and expand to the every beings in the direction of your front, back, left, right, below, above. May all beings in these directions be safe, be happy, be healthy, be peaceful, be peaceful. May all beings in the universe have happy mind. May all beings have happy minds. May all beings have happy minds. Rejoice your loving kindness thoughts. You generated your loving kindness thoughts to the whole universe. You embrace every beings by your loving kindness thoughts. Rejoice your genuine wish. Rejoice your genuine thoughts. While rejoicing loving kindness thoughts, slowly observe your breath. Keep your attention in between your upper lips and nostrils and observe how you are breathing in and how you are breathing out. Like a doorkeeper watching how people go in and out through the door, in the same way, mindfully observe how the air is going in, going out through your nostrils. Mindfully observing your in-breath and out-breath. Try to be with the breath. Even though there are other thoughts, notice those thoughts and come back to the breath. Keep coming back again and again and try to be with the breath as a silence meditation. In these last 5 minutes, make your full effort to be with the breath. You can observe your body also. You can keep upright your body, keeping chin parallel to the earth. Try to be with the breath, observing how you are breathing in and out. You may observe there may be long breath, there may be short breath. When you observe your natural breath, you may notice the nature of your breath. Make your full effort to be with the breath in these last few minutes. dukkha pattacca nidukkha bhayam pattacca nibbhaya sokam pattacca nisoka hontu sabbepi anino. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are grieving be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Gently come out of your meditation and put your palms together and place them against your chest. And take a moment to feel grateful to this opportunity to have a peaceful meditation in your life. And also feel grateful to the Buddha or the enlightened masters who passed this wisdom from generation to generation for us to practice today. And also feel grateful to anyone who helped you to practice meditation comfortably in this place or in your house. The people who arrange and clean this china room will meditate, the place where you are meditating, and also appreciate the support even these non-living things, including this bed, this cushion which you are sitting on, or chair, this device which you collected from your home to practice meditation. Appreciating each and every support with deep gratitude. Let's say sadhu 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. After meditation, let's see Bhante Prema is joining. Bhante, can you hear us?
Good evening, Bante. Yes, I can hear you. Okay, dear friends in the Dhamma, I hope that you can hear me. And it's great, so nice to see all of our beloved friends who are meditating together. And my days in Sri Lanka is going to be over soon. So I'll be returning to Pittsburgh next Tuesday. So I'm hopeful that I will be able to join you in your journey in meditation next Wednesday. And in fact, actually, Bhante Mehta came to Sri Lanka, but I haven't met him yet because we live in two different parts of the island. But tomorrow I'm going to meet him. So we will meet in Colombo. But as you know, today is the 6th April here. That is the Bhante's birthday. So maybe today, when we do our chanting, we can think about him, wishing him happy birthday. So, but anyway, I'm going to meet him tomorrow. So let us continue our discussion. So as you know, these days, we are discussing the 14 qualities that are connected to loving kindness practice. So in the Loving Kindness Sutra, the Buddha has given 14 qualities that prepare us to be in loving kindness in a real sense. And also those 14 qualities are also the way that we can practice loving kindness in our daily life in different ways. Because loving kindness is a genuine wish. It's a wholesome state of the mind, but it can be manifested in many ways when we are interacting with others. So these 14 qualities help us to understand how we can manifest loving kindness in different ways, in different areas in our life. But these qualities has their own value, but they're connected to loving kindness. So that is why they are included in the Loving Kindness Sutra. Before Buddha talked about loving kindness itself, he has explained these 14 qualities and then showed us the connection, how loving kindness is a way of living. It's a overall, art of living. So we have discussed a number of qualities, Bhante Kamalasiddhi. So we have covered the first quality, the second, the third, and the fourth, and the fifth, right? I think we have covered 6 virtues, and today is the 7th virtue that we are going to talk about. In the Loving Kindness Sutra, if you have the book, you can read that. And so the 7th quality is called in Pali Santussako, which is in the simple sense contentment. And so contentment is given also as an important virtue here, which can help us to practice loving kindness. So I think we have discussed about contentment previously. So this is a very challenging quality to develop. This is the contentment, this important virtue is exact opposite to general nature of our mind, because our mind is always in search of something. It's always seeking and searching. So we are looking for some kind of satisfaction. And then, but we know that, no matter what we have and what we achieve, again, if we feel discontented or maybe disappointed after a while, and then we look for another one. So generally, in our general nature of our mind is that we are looking for some satisfaction, and we think that we will get them once we have certain level in our life, once we can be with certain people in our life, and once we can achieve certain goals in our life. So we think that once we achieve them, we will be fully contented. So we keep doing it. But once we achieve whatever, we hope that we will be happy, and we make a struggle and we achieve it. And then after a while, we again feel not that happy after all. So the contentment, and therefore the mind, what the mind is doing is like jumping from one thing to the other. If this doesn't make me happy, maybe then something else will make me happy. So we move to something else. If this one doesn't make me happy, the next one will make me happy. So we jump from one to the other, seeking satisfaction, seeking happiness. But always, most of the time and as long as we are focusing on external situation, external circumstances, and as long as we try to be satisfied with, relying on external situation, external people, we find that we always are not that. We are always discontented. So the contentment is hard to achieve. It comes from a deep understanding that our desires, all our desires, our wishes cannot be fulfilled, particularly desires to achieve external circumstances, but and it's come from a deep understanding that for happiness we need to turn inward. We need to turn inward and start to appreciate whatever blessings that we have and develop gratitude, and then understand the limitations, understand the unending, quest or thirst of the mind. And instead of, putting things, we kind of try to calm down the very thirst, calm down the very search, and then try to find kind of a inner peace, and then of course contentment. So so therefore it's challenging for us to achieve that, but it's about actually appreciating what we have first. So paying attention to whatever blessings that we have and whatever goodness that is around us, and first appreciating that, and also try to find our level of satisfaction, and making our level of satisfaction with basic needs. And as long as we have basic needs, to live our life, and that will be our level of satisfaction. Of course, we'll have other luxuries, other things, but we can consider them as additional, and then stay okay and happy as long as we have basic needs. So it's more like an internal satisfaction, and the one. If once we find such a satisfaction, and then it is easier for us to be loving and extend our loving kindness and relate to others, with good thoughts. If we are not happy within ourselves, if we are always feel like this, if we feel disappointed, if we always complaining, if you're not really happy with what we have, it's much difficult for us to have genuine loving kindness to anyone else, because we are unhappy within ourselves. So that is why I think the Buddha included this santussako, this contentment, as an interrelated virtue to loving kindness. So as human beings, so we need to make an effort to truly understand that, the fact that our mind is always looking and searching for things and try to find the satisfaction and happiness in external things, but actually the true satisfaction comes from within, So so we first try to set our level of satisfaction with the basic needs in our life. We are quite happy, we are quite okay once we have basic needs, and then we can still have other luxuries and other achievements, but we can, in the back of our mind, we can think about them as additional, like additional blessings. And then so they when once, and then of course contentment is also like paying attention first to what we have, and then have this and appreciate. Most of the time we don't appreciate our blessings. We don't appreciate what we have. We don't appreciate good things in our life. Either we ignore them, or we taken those things for granted and we look for something more. But I think first, if we take time to appreciate what we have, and have deep gratitude to whatever good condition, whatever little good conditions that we have, and that will give us more positive energy and even to move forward. So being contented doesn't mean that we become lazy and don't try to improve our life. Of course, when it comes to spiritual practice, we never want to be stop our growth, even in our material worldly life. We should move forward, gradually to make to be have more ability to help others, to help ourselves. We should move forward in our worldly life, but we do it first appreciating and first being happy with whatever conditions we are, and being grateful, and then move forward to that. So I think at any given point of time, we can turn attention to our blessings, and to whatever little things that we have, whatever good things around our life, and be happy, be okay with that, and appreciate and be grateful, and then we are contented. And then, of course, from there we can think about improving ourselves, but not with that disappointed, complaining, like a yearning, unhappy state of the mind, but with kind of happy state of the mind. So sometimes our efforts can be successful, sometimes our efforts can be not successful to like improve and move, but we'll be okay if we are like first happy with whatever situation we are in. But we still move, try to move, and if successful, and we'll be okay. If not successful, we'll still be okay. But it's about turning attention inward and finding internal satisfaction, and also deeply understand that no matter how the external circumstances are, our genuine happiness comes not through external circumstances. They are simply instrumental. Whatever external situation is instrumental. They have a role, but main satisfaction comes within. So I would like to hear from you. What are the challenges that we have to find contentment in our life? What are the challenges that we have?
Hi, Bhante. Hope you can hear me.
Yes, Melissa, I
can. Hi. I think that if someone is experiencing pain, a lot of pain, whether it's physical or mental pain, then it can be really difficult to find appreciation for what you already have. I've found that to be my greatest challenge, and days where it just hurts. Yeah, so that's, I think, a really big challenge.
Yes, Melissa, we are going through some physical or emotional pains. Yeah, it is difficult. Yeah, definitely. But
Yeah, and then I
so
always remember at some point I break out of it and I'm able to remember it's temporary. I'll find something that brings me joy, or I'll just remember if I'm in a plane and it's cold and raining and gray outside, that the blue sky is there somewhere. But I think it's when you're like really in the pain, it's hard to break out.
yes, I think you already mentioned what we can do with that. We can contemplate that those pains are going to change and I'm going to be forever. So that's one way to deal with that. But I think your point is that how we can find contentment, when we are going through maybe severe pains in our life, emotional or physical pains. Yes, definitely. Actually, contentment doesn't mean that we ignore our pains or our failures or our suffering. We acknowledge them definitely, and then it's also about like whenever we are going through some kind of severe pain, it kind of clouded our mind. It kind of overwhelms us. So, and because of that overwhelming overwhelming nature of the pain, it blinded us to whatever other aspects in our life, that that is nice. So our challenge is actually to like, okay, accept the pain, and then this difficult that we are going through, and then try to find a way to overcome it, but also like expand our mind a little bit to pay attention to even little bit nice things and good things also in our life. So of course in some periods in our life maybe pain can be more than the good things in our life, but some periods we can have both pain and good things at the same time. So but it's we are never deprived of nice things in our life. So contentment is recognizing the pains and failures and other things, but at the same time training our mind to like acknowledge some even little good things, and then develop some gratitude towards that. That will give us strength even to deal with the pain. But it's difficult because when the pain is overwhelming, it is difficult. But I think that should be our training to like, let's say, someone is having a severe sickness, going through, so much of pain. And then, it's difficult to bear. And then so we can, of course, we should, find the best way to take care of that pain. But that person can also pay attention to, maybe if he's going through physical pain, sometimes maybe he can have some support from his family, from his friends. So while acknowledging the pain, so he can pay attention also, okay, these people, are helping me, they're showing their care for me. So while going through the pain, you can also pay attention to the care that you receive from others. And then that is a nice thing. Or maybe you can have pain on one part of the body, but other parts of the body are doing okay. So we can appreciate the whole body. When one part of the body is in pain, we acknowledge it, we do whatever we can, and then appreciate and pay attention to the other parts of the body that are working well. And there are many other aspects, of course, in our life. Could be our family, could be our, friends, could be other situation, so it's, that's a challenge, and one is acknowledging and the pain, and at the same time acknowledging other little nice things in our life.
Thank you, Bhante.
Any other suggestions from our friends?
As far as education concerned, I finish high school and then I go find a job with McDonald's or Walmart and be content that level. I will be poor all my life. I can't pay my bills. But if I have ambition and want to go for at least bachelor degree or master or PhD, I will have better position in society and better income, better life.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, Mark. I think if I was contented, I don't know whether the word content is the right word, but let's say if I was contented, I mean, if I stopped growing, if I stop improving myself, I will not even pursue my doctorate study. So I will not pursue like building a body center, right? So I'll be just stop wherever I was. But as you say, we move forward in our life. Actually, the contentment doesn't mean that we stop growing. I think sometimes when we have this idea of contentment, we think, okay, I'm satisfied with what I have. I'm just going to stop here. But I think contentment doesn't necessarily means the stopping the growing, particularly in our spiritual practice. We doesn't want to stop. And even in your worldly success, you don't want to stop. To develop your abilities to like help yourself and help others. But contentment is actually the being happy with whatever state you are. And then, and it's not like a complete story of being happy and being grateful and appreciative of whatever, success that you have achieved, and then be happy with that. And from there, we will try to, improve. But we are starting from a place of happiness. Not like a place of disappointment or place of dissatisfaction that this doesn't enough. So usually that's what happens. We are not really happy with. We go forward, and no matter what we achieve, we are still unhappy. But the contentment is like appreciating whatever we have, and then try to move a little bit forward. With some energy and effort and planning. Sometimes can be successful. We are happy. If not successful, we are still happy. So I think we need to distinguish between the contentment.
Frozen. The picture is frozen. There's lightning outside. There's a storm outside. I don't know if you can hear us. We can't hear you. Just your face is frozen.
It is his problem. We have enough signal. Sri Lanka. Anyway, we have these people coming also. Let's see about 15 minutes whether he join.
I will add some one point while this Antiri is joining. According to this quality and also in Pali language, there is another statement. It's called in Pali Yatha Bhala Tantuti. It means be content according to the power. It means when you receive a job, or it means job, let's say job. So before receiving the job, we should think whether it is suitable for me, whether I have enough qualities, enough experience for that job. We can think before receiving the job. After that, we can accept that job opportunity. So without qualification, without abilities, it is no good accepting the opportunity. It is called Yatha Bala Santuti in Pali language. Other thing is, it is called Yatha Sarupa Santuti. It means ability to do the sharing the opportunity to someone else. So it means while you are working, you see there is a person who has enough talent to do that job. So you should have skills willingly hand over, give opportunity to do that work because he or she has best abilities than me. So that is also kind of contentment which we should develop in our life according to this quality. It also describes spontaneous calling. Yes, Bante, we can hear you. All of are hearing. Yes, Bante. Yeah, all the people are hearing you. You can say goodbye, or I can end of the session. You can hear. But, okay, Bante. So I will conclude the session now. I think we reached to the time. Yes, Bante, I will conclude the session. I think we have reached to the time to the end the session.
Satisfied with talk.
I text him. I will text him. You are satisfied with the talk.
Yes.
We can meet next time. Okay, thank you. Anyway, he will listen because it is recorded over YouTube. He will listen what happened at the end of the session. So one day we are very happy with the talking, and also our special friends also very happy about your talk. We can continue next week, and also he will be here, so you can discuss with him in person. So with that good message, let's move to the other part of the meditation. Please turn to page number 14, transference of merits. We will transfer merits. Whoever departed relatives who have done many things for the progress of our life, for the well-being of our life, just think about them and share the merits with them. May our relatives share our goodness
May they also be happy and rejoice our goodness. Idammi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idammi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Idammi ñātīnaṃ hotu sukhitā hontu ñātayo. Transference of merit to sentient beings. All the beings who will accept and able to share our merits, may they do so. Etavataja ambehi sambadam punya sampadam sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhuta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe satta anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Wish for the well-beings for the world in English. May the weather be pleasing. May the people prosper in their lives. May there be peace and happiness in the world. May the rulers be righteous. May all those who are suffering be free from suffering. May all those who are in fear be free from fear. May all those who are in grief be free from grief. May all beings be well and happy. Inspiration. May this wholesome act become the liberation of my mind from mental defilements. By virtue of this wisdom act, may I never hurt unwise people. May I associate with good people until I attain Nirvana. Purification. If by my spiritual mind I have carelessly done wrong, I acknowledge them all in front of the Tathagata with wisdom and determine to be equal. This is the time to our blessing service. We are going to bless chanting the loving kindness sutta. The sutta uttered by the Buddha with great compassion for all living beings. We wish that may you all receive the blessing of the great compassion of the Buddha. With these blessings, may you all be well, happy, and good health and healing. And also, let's wish to the Bhante Metta also. Today is his birthday today. Actually, today is the 6th day in Sri Lanka, even here it is 5. So we will wish him be happy, be well. May he be successful in your spiritual journey further and further. And also, you may also recall to your mind whoever you want to share this blessing with your family members, relatives, friends, people who are sick, and recall them to your mind and share these blessings with them too. May all of you receive these blessings. May all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. කරණීය මන්ත කුසලේන යන්තං සන්තං පදං අபிසමෙන්ච සංකෝ උජෝච සුජෝච සුවචෝ ජස්ස මුදු අනතිමානි සන්තුස්ස කෝච සුබරෝච අපකින්චෝච සුඛවන්ති Indriyocha ampregambo kulesu ananokindo Najekudang samacare kinshiyena vinyo pare upavadiyun Sukino vakimino hontu Nambi santa bhavantu sukhitanta Yeke cipale budanti Savadavadava anavasesa Digavae mahantava Majjimaraskanukratula Aditava yeva andinta Yesha dure vasanti avidure Bhutava sambhave siva Sabbe santa bhavantu sukhitanta Nabaro parannikum bete Nati manyete kanta chinankanchi Vyarosena patika sanya Nanyamanyas dukkha micchaya Matayatraniyam puntang Ayusa eka buddha manurangke Evampi sambha buddhesu Manasambhavaye aparimanam Mettancha sambha lokasmin Manasambhavaye aparimanam Buddhang adocha tiriyancha Asampadang averang asapantang Tintan charan nisinova Sayanova yavadasa vikadamindo Etang sating aditeya Brahmametang viharang idamaho Jitensa anupagam silava Dasanena sampanno Kamesu vinaya gedang Naijatu gambaseyang punareti Etena sancavanjena Soddite hotu sambada Etena sancavanjena Sambharogo vinasatu Etena sancavanjena Hotu te jaya mangalam Sambhitiyo vivanjantu Sambharogo vinasatu Mate bhavantantarayo Sukhi dikayuko bhava Bhavatu sabba mangalan rakkantu sabba devata Sabba buddhanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te Bhavatu sabba mangalan rakkantu sabba devata Sabba dhammanubhavena sada sutti bhavantu te
Bhavado sabba mangalan rakkantu sabba devata sabba sanghanubhavena sada sotti bhavantu te. Rejoicing in kind deeds of oneself and others. Let's spend a moment of reflection. Reflect your own good deeds, kind deeds done today, yesterday, day before yesterday. Whenever you have done whatever kind deeds in which you helped someone during last few days, few seconds, let's rejoice kind deeds. Please repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have done kind deeds to other beings with my body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in those kind deeds, appreciating the opportunity to be helpful to others. I rejoice in those kind deeds, wishing more opportunities to practice compassion. I rejoice in those kind deeds, resolving not to compare myself with others. I rejoice in those kind deeds and gladly share this joy with all beings everywhere. May my kind deeds relieve the burdens of other beings. May my kind deeds shield me from all dangers and pain. May my kind deeds and merits that come from them help me in freeing my heart. You go to your mind a kind deed done by someone else, whether to you or others. If somebody gave you something, if somebody was there to listen to you, if somebody showed some kindness, compassion towards you, even a simple short moment, recall those moments. Repeat after me. On this day, or in the past, if I have seen or heard of the kind deeds done by others with their body, speech, or mind, whether great or little, here before the Buddha, I call to mind those kind deeds and let my heart rejoice. I rejoice in the goodness of others, being always ready to practice kind people and follow their example. I rejoice in the goodness of others, appreciating that there are many good-hearted people in the world. I rejoice in those goodness of others, expressing gratitude for any kindness done. May the kind deeds of others bring safety and happiness to many living beings. May the kind deeds of others foster gratitude and fellowship among many living beings. May the kind deeds of others Nurture goodness in me and many living beings. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Okay. Thank you very much for joining the meditation today, and also thank you very much the people who joining our YouTube for the meditation today. And see you next week. Next week, Bhante Tema will be here. You can. Very nice job. Thank you. Have a good night, all of you.
Hey, if anybody has their name on the birthday list, and can you make sure you have your number next to it so